there. I'm out in the woods again. I'm going for an overnighter in an area where I have never been before. Now I'm actually climbing up a what do you call it? Skiing hill, or well, during winter you go skiing here, downhill skiing. I've had a migraine for 2 or 3 days, but I really needed to get out. If you don't want to hear me complaining, you can go to the chapters. I'll put chapters in this video and go straight to what interests you the most. Oh, this is nice. This is just ridiculous, you know. Oh. You really can't compare this to, you know, hiking trails that are, well, that are trails. If you're very brave, you can go mountain biking down there. The view is okay. You know, I've been skiing here with my kids. It's not a big this slope, you know, it's like you go a few turns back and forth, and then it's done, and then you have to go back up, you know. So, but when we were here, well, I don't know, it must have been 3 years now, the kids were really enjoying themselves here, so yeah, so that was nice. Oh, at least I get elevation down straight away, you know. Should be easy from here. I normally go through, you know, hold on, all my worries during a hike, all my hopes for the future, and sorry, one of my very long hairs got stuck here. Yeah, so I go through all these thoughts, you know, and I'll walk straight up, and I think that's healthy. You know, it's a meditation, you could call it, I guess. And some things stand out as things you need to focus on when you get back home. And some other things, you know, you realize they're not that important, actually. Okay, now I'm at the top of the hill, and I can see the hills all the way to Sweden, far into Sweden, I imagine. And it looks really flat, but it's not. Yeah. Last of the snow, at least here in southeastern Norway. So there's some water here. As expected, I am following the map, not just walking around at random. Well, sometimes I do actually. There's a campsite here. Now making a fire now, like in this fireplace here, that would be foolish and illegal. The woodland is very, very dry, and you know, so I won't be doing that. Well, we will probably have a fire. It's not illegal to have a fire, but it must be in a place like where it can't spread. So that's something I take very seriously. And this is nice, you know, brand new. I think I'll take a break here. I'll sit down a little bit. Now the most important thing when you're hiking is that you drink enough, you know, drink a lot and often, because dehydration is you don't want to be dehydrated. And that's why I always bring a bottle of gin. No, just kidding. I found it here, actually. It's empty, so someone's been here and finished a bottle of gin. Like, yeah, a liter of gin. No, water. So, yeah, almost got you there. No, drink a lot of water. I don't know if you can see this, there's a sign there. I don't want to walk over there because of the ticks. Well, the ticks are back. Oh, did you see that? Oh, another one. Lizard. Well, but anyway. This place here is called the town square. So we are out in the countryside. Yeah, this is the town square. Well, up here it's a viewpoint, and when I walk back, I'll probably walk up there tomorrow morning. It's called the tavern, or well, Gjestgiveren. Well, that's actually the guy who owns the tavern. You know, like the pub, tavern. That's up there, but it's sadly not a pub. It's a viewpoint. So, yeah, someone had fun with the names here. I will be at the Kjerne. Yeah, that's the name of a small lake, and I'm heading towards that lake. And I'll meet my friend Piero from PV Outdoors there. Another quite steep hill. It's old forests, and I love old forests. Yeah. This is perfect. You know, we can actually have a small controlled campfire here, and the view is nice. There's one of these shelters, so I'll find somewhere to pitch my tent nearby. I fell asleep a little bit here in the hammock. It's so wonderful, warm and lovely. So I've had a hard week, stressful, and I think I'm going to just take it easy. I'm being the lazy one this time. Or maybe that's every time, I guess. There are actually lots of toads in the water now. There is one over there. Let's see if I can reach it. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. There's a toad there. Huh? There it is. So this is the Zpacks Plex Solo, and it's the first time I'm using this tent, and it's, you know, incredibly lightweight. It's a one-person tent, or one man and a dog. So I can't tell you if I like it. Well, I can tell you. I do like it, but I haven't slept in this tent yet, so it will be interesting. But it's spacious, and you know, bug netting here. You know, it's like I've never been not happy with a Zpacks product. They always seem to be able to do things just right, in my opinion, and I don't think this tent is an exception. You use one of your hiking poles, or you can use a stick, you know, I guess, or you can get a tent pole as well, but I use a hiking pole, and the hiking poles that I have are also Zpacks, actually. I think actually I found a spot with flat ground, so I'm looking forward to a good night's sleep, and I am loving my hammock. It's extremely lightweight. What's it called? Sea to Summit, yeah. And people are always asking about what kind of gear I'm using, and there is a link in the video description to everything I have. So Piero just made a bushcraft bed right here, and if you want to see how he made this bed, you would have to go to his channel, PV Outdoors.
The side ones, inside the plastic box, are forcing and pushing on the side, pulling all the way down and outside, keeping everything super tight.
Okay, so I'm in the tent. It got late. It's about 11 in the evening. And here I am. Snug as a pug in a rug. Yeah. Okay. I'll see you in the morning. So I must say the tent worked perfectly, you know, no condensation, even though I'm right by the water here. So I had a good night's sleep and I feel rested and positive. And now I'll have some breakfast and then we'll be off again. I'm packing down a hammock here, and this rope went here. That's the only mark, and it's only in the outer bark, so it has not hurt the tree at all. But of course you should always use those belts. Now these are fir trees and they have thick bark, but the best is if you can then use these tree grabbers or whatever they call them, so that you don't hurt the trees. And we are off again. Well, actually we have been walking for, well, a kilometer, maybe 2. And Pierre is behind me, I believe. Yep. And we are walking back to my car, and on the way there we will climb a hill that I mentioned yesterday. It's a wonderful viewpoint. I've never been there, so we'll see how it looks. Okay, so this is the viewpoint. Yes, Bjorn. But there are no views here. I'll walk over there and see if it's if there are less trees there. But there are lots of military installments here. So yeah, I don't know. But let's see if we can get some views here. We are right at the top of the hill. Oh yeah. Here we have some views.
I know what it is. It's a bunker.
And we just found a military bunker. Okay. It's locked. What do you say?
I don't know, human experiments maybe.
Yes, yes, that's what they do here. They experiment on. No, you have Nazi zombie soldiers locked in there. So don't open the door.
No, these are proper locks.
Yeah.
Hardened. This is like difficult to open even with the chainsaw.
Hmm. But we'll send up the drone and see what we can see. This is actually the remains of the cross-country skiing track here. We don't have so much snow, so they make snow by spraying the tracks with water when it's cold. So the water comes out here and then you get snow. Now it's mostly gone. We are approaching the car actually, and take a look at the other videos that should pop up on the end screen here. Thanks for joining me if you're still watching, and I'll see you next time.